we're going back and forth, just arguing, and then he eventually goes to me. He's like, "That's too much muffin, man."
Hey, Andrew, we're live.
Oh, all right,
man.
Just
It is too much muffin.
story.
Your obsession with muffins is.
I like. Yeah.
How many did you bring
Costco
today?
muffins. I brought 6 muffins today.
So buy one get one free was.
And how long will that last you? Like 4 hours?
That's gonna last me about the week.
Okay. That means you're gonna double up one.
There's 5 days in a week, and there's 6 muffins in that container.
Yeah.
I'm out by Sunday.
Hey.
That's it. Anyways, welcome to our Dirty Mo live. That was pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Watch party here on this Monday. Going racing at Dover. You guys can't see it, but we've got a TV set up. And hopefully y'all will follow along with us. And yeah, Andrew Curlin here, Dalton Greco, Travis Rockhold. And how you guys feeling on this Monday? It's a weird day.
I think
no shows.
I think NASCAR should do more Monday races.
Yeah.
I kind of like this format.
This is fun. Yeah. It's going to make for a busy week.
Yeah.
With, I mean, how many shows are we taping tomorrow? 3?
At
2.
least. Yeah.
At least 3.
I'm hoping that
well, it could
Actions
be
Detrimental tapes tonight.
Oh,
it could
that's
be
true.
one tonight, yeah.
Denny could be taping tonight. But yeah, we have DBC tomorrow, Dale Jr. Download as regularly scheduled.
Right.
So it's going to be a busy week.
Yeah, I used to hate whenever I didn't work in the industry, whenever a race would be on Monday and I'd have to go to work or go to school and wouldn't be able to watch.
You're so right about that.
But now I'm like, bring it on. Monday races.
How many times I've had a Monday rain out and I've had to like figure out how I'm going to sneak watching the race at high school, because like you're not allowed to have your phone on you. You're not allowed to use it during class. And I didn't want to miss anything. So I would literally, there would be times where you ever see those pictures of people have the head, like the earbuds, wired earbuds. They run it up their shirt.
Nice.
They put it on their hand like they're bored, but they're really just listening to the race. That's how I listen. I literally listen to MRN.
Nice.
Why didn't you just
like that?
You were just made to be.
Just call out
Yeah.
sick and go home and watch?
That's true.
Some people have integrity.
No. There's some
My
sort
parents are the people who have integrity. They wouldn't let me stay home.
There's a thrill in sneaking in the race during class. It
Yeah.
makes the day go by like that. It's awesome. It's fantastic.
That's awesome.
How many times did you get caught?
I don't know if I ever got caught, but there would be times where I would have my computer open, and we would have to be working on something, and I would just have the race up instead, and like they would call on me, and I would just be caught. Like,
See, this just shows
just having a
the
BS.
separation in ages. We never had laptops in high school.
Oh no, my cell phone could barely send a tweet.
My
let
cell
alone
phone could barely send
watch
a
a
text.
video. Yeah,
Like we still had you could only send so many texts during the day. You'd wait till after 7 p.m. to send texts because it was free nights and weekends.
Oh, I remember that. I remember network to network minutes.
Yeah.
You couldn't call someone who was on AT&T.
Curlin and we live different lives than Curlin.
Yeah,
but I'm excited about this race today.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
know. It is fun.
I have to tweet out Chopper's picks.
Oh,
You're
that's
gonna watch
true.
me do that live.
Well, yeah, we can tweet reaction theater and all that.
So
live.
I've seen Chopper's picks. Dalton's about to tweet them out. Let me just
should we go over them?
Let me pull up his pick.
The broadcast starts at noon, so we've got some pre-race time.
The man went crazy this week, and when I say crazy, I'm talking 58 units, 58.75 to be exact.
Oh my God.
Units. He's got 40 units in head-to-head racing matchups.
Chopper, man.
He took a hit last week too. It was probably
he
his
does.
worst.
We've got it on here. Just so you know,
it's his worst. It was his worst week last week, I think. I mean, I believe he's still up, but so I feel like we're going one way or the other. I don't feel like he's gonna just be up by a couple units today. I think he's either gonna crush it or hit rock bottom today.
Should we walk
man.
through?
Checkers or wreckers.
Man, he's got a lot of outright winners. Make up your mind, Chopper.
So who do you? So let's go. Who do you think is gonna win today?
Yeah. Do we want to get into predictions? Call it now.
Yep.
First of all, let's talk about earlier this weekend because this has to do with my winner. Ryan Truex dominated the Xfinity Series race. I think he swept both stages, won the race, and
So you're taking Ross Chastain.
so I'm I will take his brother. And if you look at the stat lines, man, Martin Truex Jr. is good at Dover.
And it's his home track, right?
Yeah, and it's the home track.
The closest.
Yeah, well,
Kind of.
Mayetta, New Jersey.
Would it be closer to
He's got a
Pocono,
few.
or-
I think it's actually been discussed that Martin Truex Jr. has almost 3 or 4 home tracks. because like Pocono, you could say is one. Dover. I'm blanking out. What are the other tracks in the region? I think Dover's his Watkins Glen. Yeah, I think Dover is his home track because, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but they grew up like going to that track.
Well, then that's fair.
But I'm gonna pick Truex. He's got 3 wins there, 9 top 5s, 18 top 10s, 3 poles, average finish of 11.7, which is the 5th best among all active drivers. So,
and he's about 11 to 1200 to win odds to 1.
All right. Yeah,
so
give me
Chopper's
MTJ.
got him on the list for 1.5 units.
All right.
I'm going to go. I think the winner's going to come from this pool, and the reason why is Monday racing is either going to be DH or Logano.
Interesting.
Between the two of them, they have 7 wins on Mondays.
Oh, yeah,
a lot.
That's true.
That's been racing a lot longer than the field too.
So Denny's,
but that's still a lot.
Denny's wins on a Monday, the 2020 Daytona 500, which I was at that race, and I even forget that happened on a Monday. That was the Ryan Newman crash, and I think it was a photo finish.
I remember.
And we completely you forgot
right.
that it was a photo finish. Denny's also won at Martinsville in 2010 on a Monday, Texas in 2010 on a Monday, Pocono in 2009 on a Monday. So he hasn't won on a Monday recently. 2020 the last one, and then you got to go back 10 more years.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said Logano has 3. And what's interesting about this Dover race, man, poor Dover fans.
Yeah.
You got to just book an extra day of hotels because it's odds are it's going to get rained out as of late.
Should NASCAR maybe look at the schedule for when Dover is?
I mean, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, today's a beautiful day though at Dover, so it's like
today is, but
just got unlucky,
But at a certain point, it's like
we can't. I don't know.
They're on the coast. It's hard. I guess they're more coastal because Delaware is pretty much just one big coastal state. So I don't know. It's kind of tough. I mean, it's kind of like Florida, like Daytona, or it's supposed to be beautiful all the time, but then you get that one thunderstorm that comes in and just ruins everything.
Man.
So, my pick. So are you taking DH or Logano?
I'll take DH.
Okay. I would love to take DH, but since Travis did,
I'll trade you, but you have to give me like a beer later as an add-in.
No, I think I will do a Hendrick car.
Oh, duh.
And I am gonna go with someone who's not on the outright winners. I'm gonna go William Byron. I don't know.
I think that's a solid pick. Any of the Hendrick cars.
I think he got real hot at the beginning of this year.
Have to be good.
Cooled off. He's gonna get hot again here.
So how does this make you feel that Chopper has Larson over Byron in head-to-head? He also has Hamlin over Byron in head-to-head.
I mean, Larson is going to be good anywhere, and the only thing that could keep him
command looked good.
That was a great The only thing that gentlemen are starting their engines as we're talking, but I think the only thing that keeps him out of winning or being in the top is a wreck, pit strategy, things like that. But I don't know. I just got my mind on the 24 for some reason.
I think that's
I don't know
solid.
if it's because 42 or something like subliminally backwards is right here, but
Rusty Wallace in the booth.
Yep.
I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be cool.
And one thing they just showed Kevin Harvick getting in his car, and I saw this quote from him. He said, "I think you have to expect extreme tire wear. The goal is to make it to the end of the first run." That was good.
You can hear it fizzing.
The track will take on some rubber. I don't think anybody knows really what to expect. So this first stage could be really interesting to see how it plays out.
Oh, man. Well, and this goes back to Actions Detrimental last week where Denny was talking about how different the tires wear on a completely green racetrack.
right.
So, I don't know. It will be interesting to see the comers and goers in the first 20 laps, which is when which is when the competition caution is versus how the rest of the race runs. So I never knew that having a green racetrack, I knew it played some sort of impact because obviously there's not as much rubber on the racetrack. I did not know it played that big of a role though in terms of tire wear and how the car is affected.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to what I was saying. 3 of the last 4 non-COVID races at Dover have been pushed to Monday. So it was the spring of 2019. Martin Truex Jr. won on a Monday. the 2022 race, which I was at on Sunday.
Okay.
Ended up going home. Never saw.
Never
I think
saw the
I
race.
saw maybe like 15 laps. I think they ran 15, 20 laps on Sunday, and then I had to go home. That's
Man.
all I saw. Chase Elliott won that one. So I don't know. Hendrick car doing well.
Yeah. That's why I'm calling my shot. Hendrick Carr. I picked Byron, but kind of like you over there, I'm picking a little bit more of a grouping than a single car.
You know what's interesting? We were talking about Josh Berry before we went live. Did you know that he made his first Cup Series start at Dover in 21?
Yeah, during COVID.
77 car?
Spire, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
I completely forgot about that. So, not that it really, because, 2021, you didn't have,
Right.
The same car.
Yeah, but think about it. So he's been at Dover, and he's had a lot of experience in the next
Cup
gen car
Series.
this year.
This year, yeah.
So it's got to help in a little understanding that situation and driving with Cup drivers. And I also think that now he's been up here enough where the Cup drivers are understanding who he is and how he drives and can they work with him or not and stuff like that. So it's not like a one-off kind of deal.
I know Junior Motorsports and Hendrick, whenever a Hendrick driver is out, we look at a Junior Motorsports driver. But, man, Josh Berry seems to be that name that everyone has circled in terms of let's get him some development for the Cup Series.
Does he have a voodoo doll on the Hendrick drivers?
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
And this week I'll take down William Byron.
Do you think he gets a ride next year in the Cup Series, Josh Berry? The only thing is I don't know where he would go. I don't think there's a Hendrick seat opening up.
No, they're all locked down.
Yeah.
Tiff has a guess.
Tiff has a guess.
But,
SHR is.
There's a couple openings over at SHR, the 4, maybe the 10. You never know.
That's true.
Could end up as a Ford driver, but you don't know what's going to happen with Spire. Or Rick Ware or any of that stuff. So, there will be some shuffling. It's just a matter of who wants him, I think.
Do you think he's done enough to prove that he's Cup ready? I feel like the second at Richmond, even though strategy got them a lot of the way,
Right.
that's still, runner up.
So let me ask you this, though. He's been driving in a Hendrick car.
Right.
If you're another team that isn't at that top, are you kind of unsure of, is it Josh or is it the car?
I don't think so. The cars are obviously there's a lot of parity still, but not as much as it used to be. And so I think that if you can drive a Hendrick car to the front, I think you could have a good chance at driving a Spire. Or if he goes to Stuart Haas, then that's a good program too. So it really just depends.
Yeah. Cars are rolling.
Cars are rolling.
Make sure you guys
It's like we got a Spire car.
Yeah, so we understand.
who is that?
Stop.
Oh,
that's
is
Ty
that
Dillon.
That's Ty Dillon. Okay.
And for those that are watching, we understand we don't have the race on. We're like your secondary screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You got your race on the TV.
put
Open up
this
a
on-
tablet.
yeah,
or if you're
exactly.
smart, like you have a second TV in your living room. That's what I do.
You have 2 TVs in
So
the
my
living room?
bedroom does not have a TV. That TV is out in the living room pretty much year round.
Yep.
So that I can have a second
Yeah.
game on.
That's fine. That's smart.
In Arizona, we had 3 screens going.
Nice.
Yeah.
Man.
And it was my TV that I never use in my room, so I'm like, let's just bring it out. We had a second one, and then we had the main one.
Nice.
And, man, we had it rolling. We never missed a thing.
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
So I got a question for you.
Okay.
All right.
The trophy for the winner at Dover is pretty famous, right?
Yeah. Miles Monster.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where does it rank among the NASCAR trophies?
Well, let's think. Off the top of my head, you have Miles a Monster. It's pretty awesome. A Martinsville clock.
Yep. That's a good one.
A sword at Bristol.
For Bristol. No, it's just all Bristol now.
I think it's all Bristol.
Not just the dirt. Yeah.
The Harley J. Earl, which I think
Which
is
is
awesome.
classic. Infamous. Yeah.
Does the Bill France Cup, the championship trophy, count?
Sure.
Yeah, and you were asking, can you drink out of any trophies? You can drink out of the Bill France Cup.
What about the lobsters?
So that's
Oh.
what. So the lobster, and then Sonoma actually gives you a wine,
Bottle of wine,
goblet,
yeah,
to
goblet.
drink out of. So those instantly go to the top for me.
What else?
The
What are the
guitar
other
at
ones?
Nashville.
Oh,
Yep.
all right. Me personally, I would want
That would be mine.
Gibson electric guitar
Does
from Nashville.
The
That's
Co-
a great point.
Does
Forgot about
Coca-Cola
that.
600 still give out a old school refrigerator along with the trophy?
Maybe. I don't really know.
Kentucky used to give out jukeboxes, didn't
That's
they?
right. Yep. The jukebox.
I think so. That's cool. That would be kind of cool to have. Oh, the winner of the Miami race got a boat.
Oh.
And
that's right.
I don't know if they still do or not. But it was every year,
Mm.
of course, every year the champion ended up winning at Homestead, and you forget they won the race, and then they're like, "Oh crap, I want a
By the
boat
way, I've
too!
got a
That's
random
awesome!
Boat. Yeah.
So do you get just
Even better."
Do you get just one lobster?
I think
Or-
you get two.
You get two. That's it. Just two.
Oh, I don't know.
But they're like
You get-
huge.
Yeah, but if you're gonna want to like hold like a party or like
Was it DH that was afraid of him that one year?
Yeah,
yeah,
Danny
there's a
does
photo
like
of him
him.
like running
Yeah,
away.
he's like
which I
barely
don't
helping
know
him.
if would you want to hold up some live lobsters?
No, I'm good.
I like that's just not.
I wouldn't really care. I feel like
Maybe if I got them in a good spot, they're not going to bother me that much.
But yeah,
they're a little. They're
like
creepy.
I need a trophy that it's cool to have something like the sword is dope, but like
Sword
I
would
need
be
a
cool.
I need a trophy that I can drink out of.
Yeah, that's fair. I really like the old school Winston Cup championship trophies.
oh, that one's cool.
That's what-
it's an old school trophy.
That's
but
what, so. Jeff Gluck had an article about trophies this weekend or today, so that's how I got thinking about it, and a lot of the drivers brought up that one.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
Do you know how many beers a Stanley Cup can hold?
Oh,
10.
I feel like that's a good guess. Give me 15. I think it can
Well,
hold.
see, you
more.
messed up. You should have went Price
Price
is
is Right
rules,
won.
14.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
So
Oh,
You went over.
dang.
It's fine.
Well, if you really tried, I bet you could get 15.
Or like the claret jug for winning the Open Championship.
Mm.
Smaller, only holds 2 beers, but that's kind of nice that you can
Yeah,
you can do it on your own. Where the Stanley Cup, if you're gonna pick it up, you need help.
It's true. How much fits in a shoe? For like a shoey, a Daniel Ricciardo style.
Have you ever done a shoey?
No, I don't want to do a shoey.
What would it take for you to do a shoey?
Probably not much, to be honest.
Like I don't want to. I think I would
I don't know. Well, I'm sure we can come up with something.
for like a cool moment.
Yeah.
I would, but give me like a flip flop or something.
Yeah,
Crocs.
a cross.
That's so dumb.
I mean, doing it
So funny.
after an F1 race has to be.
Oh, just the sweat. It's in the
But
shoe.
do you even?
I guess you don't even. You're
You
just
probably don't
adrenaline.
even taste it.
Yeah. Oh, Larry Mack.
I miss him in the booth at the
Mhm.
racetrack.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a lot of screens.
He has an excitement level. Like I get
Look
he
at
is.
the names on the 13's T-Bone, 15 Buffy.
Oh yeah, there you go.
16 Collins.
What kind
I
of
guess
name
they're
is
all the- I
Pitt
guess
in?
Yeah, it's a weird nickname to have. Yeah.
I get Larry Mack is the analyst of the the crew chief guy, and let's go to him whenever we have a numbers question. But man, if you look back at some of those glory days of
Right.
them in the booth, it was Larry Mack, DW, Mike Joy.
Mm-hmm.
Larry Mack almost calls the excitement to the end of so
Right.
many races. And it's like, I hate when we have to call on him to talk. I want him to have a free-flowing microphone to just react,
Right.
because his reactions and excitement, I think, is great.
It was almost like you
Look-
could just distinctly pick out those voices a lot better. Like,
Yeah.
Larry, you can't miss Larry Mack's voice or DW's voice or any of that. And it's still pretty.
That crowd for a Monday,
for a
not
Monday
too bad.
Is not bad. Yep, for a Monday.
I was expecting like the
Hey, that looked more packed than
turns
Bristol
3 and
Dirt.
4. I know the
Yeah.
turns 3 and 4 grandstands to be empty.
Yeah. There's plenty of people there.
See, that's where if you're a cool parent, you're like, hey, you're not going to school today.
Yeah,
race.
exactly. Yeah.
Man,
What are you going to learn on Monday? You're going to learn how fast these dang cars.
my
are gonna go
dad,
around
my
the
dad
track.
always. There were plenty times where we would be at a race, it would rain out, and he'd be like, well, "Let's just stay. Why
Mhm.
not?" My one regret though is Tony Stewart won the 2011 Chicagoland race, the beginning of winning 5 in the playoffs, and eventually the championship. That was going to be my first Cup race ever,
Mm.
and rained out. I never stayed till Monday, and I don't. That would have been the only time I would have seen Tony Stewart win in person.
Wow.
Too bad, right?
Yeah.
All right, so here's one. Back to Chopper's bets. He thinks the winning car number is going to be under 12.5.
Like
Oh,
the
wow.
physical
The
number.
physical
Yeah.
number on the driver.
Huh.
All right, here we go. Coming to green.
Do you think that's going to happen or not?
It's a good chance. Not with my 24,
that's a lot
but
of,
19,
that's a lot of drivers.
23, 20, 14. There's a bunch of. Here we go. Kyle Busch leading.
And we
to
are
the
underway.
front. Man, he took off like a rocket.
I'm curious to see how they
if
play
the
out
20
here.
just didn't get a good start, or I mean, they don't look too shuffled up in the back there.
Do you think early on they're going to play it safe?
I think they're ready to go.
Who is that?
Busher got a little loose on the inside. Briscoe's dropping like a rock a little bit.
Well, because you got to think, like, they did basically no qualifying, right?
No qualifying.
And they had a little practice. So it's been a while since they've been out there.
Austin Dillon to the rear, I think, is the only one.
Because of the penalty or
backup
just
car.
backup
I don't know why he
that's
went.
right. He did.
wrecked.
Did he
Yeah,
have trouble?
wreck.
He did have it. Okay.
Oh, yeah. He did a number on his car.
Yeah. Backed it in the wall.
Tiff, I saw you told
There's
someone to
that
be
24.
nice in the comments.
Yeah. They're like, these three again?
Yep, I think it
Oh,
was that exact comment.
I'm here to see Dale. Yeah.
It's funny.
No adult supervision.
Seriously, yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
What are they thinking?
Yeah.
Byron, 7th?
What are the people saying in the chat? Anything?
All
People
right,
watching
good.
from work.
I saw.
Let me talk to your boss.
So
We'll make
are
it
we.
all-
I saw Legacy Motor Club put out a fake permission slip for
Oh,
people
that's
to
funny.
submit to their.
That's always good.
I mean, also like first day of May. Like if you're in school, if school's almost done anyways. Like
Yeah. Why are you even going? Unless you have like field day or a pizza party. There's no reason to go to school in May. Don't quote me on that. Future kids, don't quote me on that.
or if you just the cool teaching, just like put it on
Yeah. Well, I miss the days when they had those big box TVs and they would roll them in on the cart.
with the strap
Yeah.
over the top.
Yep. Now, kids don't know about that these days.
Those were the days.
Those were the days.
Especially if it was like a
days.
Friday and you see the teacher wheeling it in.
Oh
you're like,
gosh, yeah.
there we go.
Got the laser disc.
Laser disc.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. What was the other one? Was it a beta? Was the other one? Something like that? I don't know.
Little projection screen.
Yeah.
I don't know
Alright.
how teachers ever wrote on that thing.
I like Justin Haley's car with the puzzle pieces on there. I think that's for autism awareness. It's pretty neat. Looks like everyone's pretty much single file around the bottom right now.
Oh, it would have made sense because the race would have happened yesterday, which is April is
autism
for
awareness.
autism. So that would
Gotcha.
make sense why
Okay.
that's if that's why.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
Joe Logano back there in 21st.
What are the head-to-heads again that Chopper had?
He's got
Did we go over them?
He's got Larson over Byron, Hamlin over Byron, Hamlin over Bell, Truex over Chastain, Truex over Busch, Truex over Logano. He's going in on Truex.
Yeah.
Harvick over Chastain. So he's fading Chastain. He's got 2 against him.
And Byron too.
Well, here's the other thing. Russell said for any fade Penske for the win bets. Now head to head and maybe top 10s, not so much. But they're saying, for whatever reason, back to the Logano. I didn't think about this till just now. Logano has never won at Dover. He just
Really?
for whatever reason
strange.
he's he's got 32 wins, 2 championships,
And he's never won a Dover.
Hall of Famer, and like that's not his track.
Yeah, he just doesn't.
Is Keselowski high up in points? Because did he start 4th? Is that what Fox is
I
saying?
don't think it was by points. It was by finishing order of last week.
Last
wasn't it?
week.
That's why Kyle Busch
Oh,
is first. Yeah.
Gosh, that makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is going? Because usually they
Ooh,
used to
Ross
set it by
just
points,
closed
right?
the door on Kyle there, big time.
Oh, Haley trying to go 3 wide.
Yeah,
Thought
Josh
better of
Berry
it.
up there in about 17th or 18th.
Man, people, MRN and TV, that's got to be tough to now call the 9-car Chase Elliott after you unlearned him from that car and learned Josh Berry as it.
Right.
And now you have to call Josh Berry in the 48.
I wouldn't be surprised if some of them had like a note card, 48, but
Right.
like Barry,
Yeah.
just to like
Look, he's got the rookie stripes on.
To remind you, did they leave Bowman on the windshield though?
Yeah. Yeah, it's on the windshield.
That was what was the weirdest part when Chase was out, is seeing his name, and I think he even said like, "You see your name on the car, but you're not in it."
That's not me.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, so top 5: Busch,
Some
Bell,
side by
Keselowski,
side.
Blaney, and Byron.
Is that Briscoe
That
moving
stat
backwards?
Of Jones over McDowell, 10-0. Jones has pretty much never he has never finished behind Michael McDowell at Dover.
Really?
Yeah, according to that stat.
Oh, yeah.
What
He's
an
got all the
interesting one.
stats here.
Yeah, so like Larson is 6-0 against Byron at Dover.
Which is pretty wild. But Larson's this is like his track.
Larson
Half of them
has
are his track,
what? One win here. Okay, and that was in the 42 car. So he's never won with Hendrick.
Yeah,
Oh,
so winners that Chopper took: Hamlin, Truex, Larson, Elliott, Harvick, Bell, Reddick, Stenhouse, Gibbs.
Yeah, Larson won that playoff race.
And people think, how do you pick so many and win? It's all a strategic play that
There we go.
you're trying to, if any of the favorites win, you make your money back plus a little, but then have one or two long shots. If they win, then you really cash in.
Dirty Mo Media employee just moved into 8th.
Yeah. DH is on the move, man.
He
So's
talked about
Barry. I was about to say Bowman. Man, Briscoe is falling.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He's just I think he started 4th.
Did he really?
I think he started 4th.
Let's see. Yeah, he's
he
down
was lost
12.
12 spots.
Yeah.
13
Yeah,
spots.
there's something wrong with
What
that
is
car.
going on?
There's something seriously wrong with that car.
Let's see. Because we can't hear it. But Bob Pockers probably knows.
Yeah, he would know. Bob knows everything.
I turned his tweet notifications on during the race.
That's smart.
And he hasn't tweeted in 7
Yeah,
whole
look,
minutes.
there he goes again. Another one. And
How-
he's just dropping
how
like
are
a
the
rock,
other,
man.
how are the other SHR cars doing?
The first one I see is Harvick in 10th. He seems to be doing
'Cause
all right.
Amarillo
Oh,
was dropping too,
can you
wasn't
say SHR is a good team this year? I know they were like dominant at Martinsville. All of them were up there, but they outside of that,
Yeah.
they really haven't showed like
that's a good point. Oh, Blaney for
You know?
3rd.
No, really, they
trying to
haven't
hang on.
done. Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
Not really. I don't. Not as well as a lot of the other teams. We'll put it that way.
Stenhouse up in 7th.
well, that's who
I'm
Chopper
telling
had.
you, he is having a phenomenal
But again, we're gonna have to
year.
wait for the competition caution,
right,
which should be coming.
is probably
any
gonna be
second.
soon.
Chopper has Stenhouse as a top
Put it
10
out.
pick, and he has him over Buscher and over Barry.
I mean, he's had a phenomenal year. Every time I blink, he's like back up in the top 10.
Who?
Stenhouse.
Ricky.
At road courses, at Bristol Dirt.
Do you think
like
part of it is with him winning Daytona, his racing strategy can change? He doesn't have to push and can be a little more strategic in how he
that's a
handles
good
things.
point. I mean, probably. I would say that, yeah, he doesn't have to like be as conservative. He can be more aggressive. And, an aggressive driving style with these cars is probably better. There's a competition caution. It's probably better. But I also think the car itself is just closer than it's ever been to a Hendrick or a Joe Gibbs or, Penske. So it's a mixed bag. But whatever he's doing, keep doing it for sure.
Briscoe says he has no grip. The car is just slipping and sliding on the top groove.
And that's to what they're saying.
And again, that could be tires.
Well,
Well,
it's the fact that this track is green as could be. And so
yeah.
they're not putting.
So do you think something's wrong with the car? Or you think he just doesn't have a handle on it?
I think it's just the grip. That's why you throw a
But that's-
competition caution,
and,
right?
And nothing against Chase Briscoe, but that is exactly what DH is saying about why the car needed to lose some grip at a place like Martinsville to create that parity, to have cars slipping and going back and forth, and guys who can handle grip, guys who can't handle grip, guys who like to drive loose and fast, guys who like to drive a little bit tighter. So
and just deal with that tire,
right,
fall off.
learn
It
how
changes.
to. Yep. Yeah.
I mean, so far, we've been talking about races.
Hey, that's our boss.
There he is.
They're showing a photo of
Eat again.
Josh Berry and Junior. I forget what I was saying.
I know. He just has that effect on people sometimes.
Ben Walton, our Speed Street producer, we'll just go up to each other randomly and be like, "There he is. Did he get him?"
Yeah. That's awesome.
Just
That's the best sound clip
yeah.
ever.
Talk
That's
about a
so
long
fun.
weekend for Josh. You find out that you're going to be driving. You have your race on Saturday.
Man, yeah, he's just doing double duty
Yeah.
all the time now.
Hey, man.
I'm curious to find out.
Take your runs when you get them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I saw that Joey Logano didn't even bring his bus. He was doing an interview on Fox yesterday. He was in Blaney's RV because he didn't have his I'm curious what
That's
some of these
funny.
drivers did yesterday to kill the time.
Apparently, a lot of them came home.
I saw Denny.
Yeah. Amarola was here. He was at the 4 Wide Nationals.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure.
Denny did an escape room. I
Yep.
saw that.
Did you see they had the
Delaware?
top time of the week?
Yeah, he was with I'm guessing he was with Jared and maybe a couple other media people because it
It's a
was
purple vest.
yeah, it was
Mhm.
Denny in the vest and he wrote in purple.
Denny in the vest. Denny. I love
Have
it.
you guys ever done an escape room?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're awful. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
Really?
Yeah, it's dumb.
I've never done one,
I've done 2.
but I would be interested.
1, 2. They can be fun.
Why?
I don't know. I think it'd be cool.
Pit crew power rankings.
They
Number 1 was Chase Briscoe. Well, they're probably going to need it here.
You guys, I know we've talked about this. You guys know Bert Kreischer?
yeah.
Have you seen his new stand-up special?
Not as
I
much
have
recent
not.
one, no.
He's got a phenomenal story about escape rooms.
Really?
Yeah, you should go listen.
I
to
would
it.
I just don't
It's
get the
funny.
point of let me go pay to get stuck in a room and try to get out of it. What's
Travis, it's the simpler things in life.
Well, but you are really simplifying what an escape room is.
It's teamwork. It's like a board
Yeah.
game, but
It's
you're
like
the piece.
Fun. Yeah, exactly.
See?
You're immersed in the board game.
it's not a board game though.
You were bored.
Yeah.
Like you're in there just looking
Oh,
for
oh,
clues.
gosh, almost took out Barry.
Dang, that got
Goodness, that was unfair.
crowded.
I know what I was gonna say. We've talked about a lot of these races so far, like whether they were good or not.
I'd like to hear DBC's opinion on this pit road.
The first 24 laps of
Oh,
this
there was
race,
contact.
Big time between both Hendrick cars.
Teammates need to get together.
Man, you have to wonder, does that cut any tires or?
I hope not.
This has been an entertaining. I hope that it can stay like this because this first 24 laps, you saw cars moving forward, you saw cars going backwards,
Yep.
you saw some issues on pit road, which I like to see that just because it shows the importance of
Right.
pit road and what it can do. So hopefully the race stays this way.
Yeah, I hope so too. I like to see a little bit more battle for the lead. I mean, Kyle was out there pretty far, but that'll come with time. The harder he runs, the more the tires wear, the less grip he has, the better chance second has to come up. So we will we'll see.
I also wonder, and this may be just a dumb question, you can say if it is, if they limited how many sets of tires they had, would that change?
They do
I think it's
that.
9 sets.
Okay, but what if
They-
they dropped it down more? So then it's like the drivers have to be even more.
Then you have to
cautious?
worry about safety and are they on super old tires? And then one of them.
Yeah, but wouldn't that force the drivers to be smart about how they drive early in the race?
Well, yeah, but it just creates a product that they're not giving it their all the time necessarily. Because if you're trying to baby the tires, I think you want to find the perfect medium of good product on the track, good racing, but still variability.
Do you guys watch F1 at all?
Yeah.
Did you watch
I
this
watched
past
Netflix.
week?
Yeah, I caught the end where they about
So we're who was it? Ocon?
Esteban Ocon, yep.
Yeah, he
Coming down
almost
pit
hit
road.
people on pit road during the race.
that was a
Fine.
debacle.
So the whole thing behind that, and I don't really follow F1, is the only reason he pitted on the last lap was because you're required to make a pit stop
Yep.
during a race. So could most of these cars go without stopping
Supposedly.
at all?
That was a big argument this weekend. Was they were why even worry about tires or making a different compound if you're just going to use the same one the whole race?
Yeah, I don't know. I
'Cause
just feel like
I think it would
it's-
have mattered at the top.
I just think it's dumb
Like
that
if Max
you
didn't
require a
pit,
pit stop.
if Max didn't pit
Tires
and
should-
someone else did, then it probably would have played a role. But Esteban's in the at the back.
But I'm saying either lengthen the race or, do something where you naturally have to make a pit stop during the race.
Yeah,
Because I think it's dumb to stop just to stop, I feel like.
Yeah, I don't know. F1, the lure, listen, Formula One, it is a spectacle. those cars are going so damn fast that it's almost like blinding. But it's this like, oh, we're only watching for the mid-pack battles. Max Verstappen's going to win every week. Like, I do think, why not make the races longer? Why not?
I don't think longer would make it anymore. I think for the most part, it's still.
I think these cars are too fast for half the tracks they're at it anymore.
Well, that's the problem with Monaco.
Exactly. Like they're just too.
Well, they're
fast.
too fast and they're too big.
Yeah.
And there's no passing.
And there's no passing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think if they did, IndyCar has X amount of time for the push to pass, where F1 just has DRS activated.
Yeah.
I think if they limited them on the DRS.
Did you guys watch IndyCar this past weekend?
I saw some of it.
I saw some of it.
I turned it on
towards the end.
I saw that Grosjean pass.
Yeah, where he just went wide, right?
It's like lap 40, and I just turned it on, and I wasn't watching, but I
Ooh, Kyle Busch pit stop penalty.
Ooh, too fast, not good.
From the lead.
Man, if you have to do it though, might as well do it under yellow.
Wow. He might have been trying to push it a little bit around the outside of those curves. And
Are you guys surprised that Kyle Busch has 2 wins this year? Is it exactly where he should be at right now?
Absolutely.
With a new team?
I don't even a new team, he's energized, but man, you can't count Kyle Busch out ever.
Yeah. I mean, the A car was good last year.
Tyler Reddick did a
but
great
I'll
job
be
on that
honest, I had some reservations about how good Kyle would be leaving a great team like Joe Gibbs Racing, going over to RCR, which is on their way back. They weren't the greatest team for a little bit.
Right.
Obviously, Tyler Reddick had a pretty good year last year, but I wasn't sure how Kyle Busch was going to adapt. And he goes out, wins? When was Auto Club? The 3rd race of the year? Yep. Second or third or fourth? It was one of those.
He did the same thing
early races.
When he went to Gibbs. He won 2 races in the first 9 races when he left Hendrick to go to Gibbs.
Yeah. I don't know. Interesting. I think Kyle Busch is... I think he's one of the top 10.
First ballot Hall of Famer?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How could he not be?
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
Line him back up. About to restart. Who's leading him to the field? Or the green?
That's a good question. I can't even see. Is that
Byron and
Keselowski?
A DH second row.
Man, that
inside.
restart was real slow, it seemed like.
This because they're trying to find grip, I hope. All right.
Denny must have had a really good pit, though, because he was, 8th?
He did have a really good pit.
Oh, man. I'm reading the comments, and someone might be ahead of us.
Uh-oh.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if Douglas is ahead of us.
Oh,
yeah.
Big loose.
Okay, so I think I know what happens.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
That was spoiled for me in the comments.
All right.
Shouldn't look at him.
Oh, yeah.
Shouldn't look at him.
Did he hit anything, or did he just spin?
I think he just spun.
Okay.
Noah Gragson.
It's the haircut.
It is the haircut.
Man.
That is terrible.
Okay, it's terrible, but here's the thing. If you're, famous or you're in a profession, if you're in any sporting profession.
Oh, wow. Good job.
You can do something that ugly and dumb
and
get away with it.
He barely taps. Yeah, you're right, Travis.
Here's the thing, though. If I'm Noah Gragson.
So for the record, if anybody didn't see, he made a bet with Austin Dillon. He has a bowl haircut.
Bowl cut, yep.
If I'm Noah and it's a stupid bet, I got to get this haircut for a week and I'll just shave the rest of it off. Why not?
No,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think it's funny.
If you're
if I didn't have to go into an office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiff, if I got a bowl haircut and walked through the office, what do you think the reaction would be?
Yeah,
it would not.
You
be
wouldn't
good.
make it to your desk.
No.
Yeah, definitely.
I couldn't do that to my hair. I've thought about growing out a mullet though. But I don't like when the hair's long on my neck or around my ears, so that wouldn't work. But yeah, Noah's bowl haircut is
it's awful. He said
how long is he gonna keep it?
I think he said just this week. He said I think the bet was he had to show up to 1 race with it.
Yeah.
But he was
But now he's like, do I keep it or not?
Not after that wreck. I wouldn't
I would change something.
Yeah, it's all.
What's the worst haircut you guys can remember you guys have had?
I
Is it worse than a Noah Gragson bowl cut?
Well,
No.
does it count if for someone in high school I was a swimmer and we would bleach our hair, then do like some weird colors and then weird haircuts. So like there's one time where I just had
yes,
like
that counts. Yeah,
random like circles and the rest was shaved.
I got some scissors in here if you guys want to do some live bowl cuts.
Oh man, Travis.
No.
Come on.
No, I'm good.
No,
I'm
Dalton's the one that would actually work with
good.
his hair.
No, see, I live with a woman, and she's
That-
wonderful.
okay, but that's why.
I would
So
love
You'd
to.
love you even more.
I'm single. I can't afford to look like that and go outside
Hmm.
looking for somebody. You have a girlfriend.
Yeah,
See,
see,
yeah,
I'd like to keep her. That's
If
the
she
thing.
truly loves
Yeah.
you, you'll find out if she truly loves you or not.
What?
Oh,
what-
she would. She would
Yeah.
be upset. She would say, "I love you enough to be mad at you. You're
But
an
she
idiot."
won't leave you.
Yeah.
She
No.
just finds out you look good with a bowl cut and without a bowl
Yeah.
cut. And then
I
when you
think-
don't have a bowl cut, you
Yeah.
look even better.
No, I think.
And
I'm
if
good
she
on that
leaves
one,
you, then
man.
she wasn't the one anyways.
No.
Right.
She would.
I'll give
she
you
would-
$100. I'll give you $100 if you do a bowl haircut under your life.
$100. That's not. Come on.
That's
Wait.
a good deal.
$100?
Yeah,
Andrew will do it.
Where's the bowl back there?
this really wouldn't work right now. It's
Yeah, this wouldn't really work, would it?
Got to grow your hair out a little bit.
yeah.
Give me a month? A month? Oh, right before
Right before.
right before we go to Indianapolis.
When you come back,
That's all we're gonna say about that.
When you come back,
Yep.
then we'll cut it.
For $100.
If it grows out, I need like Dalton's hair is perfect for.
It
a
is
bowl.
Problem is,
not. It's not even
I'm
that
probably
long.
gonna get
But
a
it's on the
haircut
side,
before I go to Indy,
Oh,
and I'm gonna get a bowl haircut.
Oh, there you go.
Someone on YouTube said get the rat tail.
Oh, Travis, you look great with a rat tail.
no. I mean, listen,
Fine.
I've given a mullet a thought or two. Like, I think I could pull it off.
Someone said, you ever get the lightning bolts or the lines on the side of your
Oh, the-
head,
the-
90s kid style?
I didn't.
I never had. But
Not the Brian Bosworth.
I would do that before I got a bowl cut
Mm.
because I cut mine pretty short as it is. So
We
I
could
think-
bleach our hair like Dale
no, I'm not bleaching my hair.
back in the 90s.
All right, what goes for more? Bleached hair or bowl cut?
Or both.
A bleached hair
A
bowl
bleached
cut.
bowl cut.
See, if I did a bowl, it wouldn't even like. I could recover fast from that.
Do we have a bowl back there?
Dustin brings us lunch.
Now you need
Do
a
have
rate.
bowl?
Can you use
No balls.
scissors or do you
No,
need like a
you need
razor?
buzzer, yeah.
Yeah, buzzer. All right, well we'll get that, and then you get your $100. Bring it here, and then
There you go.
we'll get going.
How much money do you think we'd have to raise to get Mike to agree to a bowl cut?
Someone
Oh,
said
not enough.
we should get Dale to get a bowl cut. Well, how are we gonna do that?
And why?
I'd like to
Yeah,
say
and why?
Floyd.
Imagine the whole office has bowl cuts.
I think the 4 JRM drivers should make a bet.
Wesley said, I tried a mohawk in college, never again.
I would do a mohawk.
Oh, would you?
Like
For $100?
Over
For Travis is gonna be out $200.
Is like no.
Oh, I would do mohawk for $100.
No, I'm not.
$100.
That sounds better than a bowl cut.
Dalton is very,
I'm particular about my
yeah,
hair.
he is not.
Mm-mm.
The worst haircut I had is up until my freshman year of college. I'd shave my head. Not shave my head, but like buzz cut.
You
But it
just
was
had a buzz
short.
I used to have a
Yeah.
buzz cut too.
Yeah.
I had the
Didn't look good.
I had the Justin Bieber thing going on when I was in
Wait, which
high
one
school.
though? Like the Bama bangs?
Yeah, like the the wings, the hair. the
Yeah,
bang.
went like down the
yeah,
like
yeah,
the.
yeah.
It used to be that every quarterback at Alabama had that, so they called it the Bama bangs.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
No. This is a
Okay.
fake picture.
I was about to say.
Let's say, what?
Andrew shows us a picture of Jeff Bezos.
Yep. That's me right there.
Oh, that's awesome.
No, but it was pretty short. It wasn't like that though. Anyways,
Who's in
Almost
the
back
38
to
this week?
racing.
Gilliland? All right.
Gilliland is in the 38. Yep.
I think Zane Smith's first truck win came at Dover.
Trucks race at Dover?
They do in the second part of the year, I think.
I think they only come here once.
I don't know. Could be wrong about that. Then he chose the outside this time.
Look at Ross going 3 wide on the outside.
Of course he is.
Man, I'll
Josh
give Josh
Berry.
Berry credit. Yeah. Where is he running? 7th.
Got a little loose there.
And DH.
DH trying to close the door on
Let's
Brad.
go.
Denny Hamlin.
Not there yet.
Oh, not
Nope.
there.
Good battle for second going on here.
Oh, we got
on
another
the wall.
caution.
Oh, more.
Whoa.
Oh, Ty
Oh.
Dillon. And
Is that
Wow.
Ross? Who's up?
That's
No,
the 99.
That's the 99.
Daniel
Suarez.
Suarez,
77.
Ty Dillon, and then they're
78.
backwards.
That's 78.
78. Who is that?
That would be BJ McLeod. No, I don't know. It might. No,
Oh, the Pitbull car.
McLeod.
not the
yeah.
Pip. It is McLeod. Man,
This is a good race so far.
There is a lot more action.
Dale.
There's more action than I thought there would be early.
Oh wow, he got real loose coming off the corner.
So wait, Daniel,
He pretty much got. I don't know if
Wrecked.
he had any contact, but
and then the field
All right,
checks
so
up.
he.
So
yeah,
Daniel
he got
gets into it
loose.
himself.
He got loose, cuts down. Wow,
Look at how
him
close
just cut
Harvick-
right in front of Harvick.
Look at that camera
Holy
angle. Oh my
cow.
God.
And then the 77, 78 just
And
check
we
up.
went to
And we go to commercial. Yeah. Dang.
All right. Speaking of pit stops, I gotta make one.
People are saying we're on a slight delay.
Oh yeah, 100%. You think about it. There's a delay on
From
like,
the TV we're watching and then the
I'm not-
live stream and then
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say who the provider is, but it's delayed. And then on YouTube, there's a delay there. So yeah,
Sam is saying, what should I expect for my first fan day at JRM? Coming from Michigan, leaving on midnight Wednesday to get there around 9. That is All-Star Weekend, Coke 600 Weekend. Tiff, do you know when fan day is? 600 Weekend. I think there's a lot going on.
I saw
That day.
a post recently, and it sounded pretty cool.
Wesley says he's going to delay his messages. That's nice of him. Because I'm
I
reading
could
the
see
chat
the look on your face. It was like you stole cookies out of the cookie jar.
because I knew something was going to happen. May 25th. Autograph sessions. All right.
And
game show.
Dirty Mo has some new hats in the gift shop.
Oh, they look cool.
There's a couple that I've already gotten myself. They're awesome.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be here. Is fan day during the week? Is it a Thursday or Friday? Thursday. Man, I'm not gonna be here for that. I wish that sounds like a lot of fun. We're in Indy. Yeah.
Not me.
Travis, you're gonna hold. You can.
I'll hold a meet and greet with the fans if they want.
Yeah. The meet and greet with the producer of Actions Detrimental.
You can come sit and have a beer with me.
Yeah.
I'll give you a bowl cut.
Free bowl cuts.
Fans
We're giving.
that come for-
Travis is gonna give fans bowl cuts. The orange and gray Dirty Mo hat.
No, I'm not paying them.
Wesley was talking about the Dirty Mo hats. There is a new one that is, I think it's the Washington football team colors.
Yeah.
It's like based off of that. I
Why'd they
think
do
that
that?
one looks so cool.
Is there someone who's
I don't know if anyone here is a, you know,
There's one. I'm
Washington
a
football
big fan
fan.
of rope hats.
Dale, guys.
huh?
Dale Jr.
Yeah, no, I know.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
guy.
we know.
What's his name again?
Yeah, what's that?
Like,
It's
I'm big-
Dale something.
I'm a big fan of rope hats, and there's
Dale.
Oh yeah.
there's a Dirty Mo with a rope on, and it's awesome.
I like
Mhm.
the camo one they got in there.
I was
Ooh,
holding
it's
out hopes that Dale would maybe purchase the team.
Hey, start it here. Yeah, put it in the chat. Dale, buy the crew hats.
And then we've got just some straight orange Dirty Mo hats, which look cool.
Also, there was a video that went out yesterday, and I wanted to bring it up on here. That Steve
Suarez
Letarte,
done for the day.
Oh, wow.
apparently.
Steve Letarte comes up with a new phrase.
Rick Allen.
You got Rick Allen.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Have
that's-
you guys ever been Rick Allen?
I know. I Rick Allen,
Oh,
Steve
man.
Letarte.
You Rick Allen, Steve Letarte.
So Steve,
Oh,
Steve and I had
That's
a
funny.
bet a couple weeks ago on Dirty Modo. I forget the golfer's name.
It was,
Joel Damon.
Yep.
Top 20, and after the first round, he's at like 6 under, like
Ooh,
first or second. And I just sent a screenshot to Steve in the group, and I said, I'm going to need a miracle. And Joel ended up not even making the cut.
There you go.
And so Steve claims because I Rick Allen'd him, he does not have to pay up on the bet, which I think is BS.
Whoa.
We'll have to
Then you could
consult
just
Rick
say
Allen.
anyone Rick Allen. Well, I guess you would have proof since you
Yeah, so Rick Allen is saying
here's
that somebody's going to win or about to win, and then they don't.
you jinx it.
You jinx it.
Yeah.
But even if I did, you still pay up on a bet.
I have that happen to me in fantasy football a lot. I'll get out on someone and they'll go, "Hey, nice win," and then all my guys will just have a terrible week and I'll lose. And yeah, I've been Rick Allen a few times like that.
I was literally thinking of this yesterday, and I had a good example, and I can't think of it now. I'm sure I have probably done more Rick Allening than have been Rick Allen.
I could see that from you.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, you seem like a Rick Allener.
You know who seems like a real Rick Allener?
Rick Allen.
Rick Allen.
Yeah,
Speaking of
that
first
guy.
place, though, Saturday, you came in first, right?
Yeah, I did.
That's right.
I won my age group in the triathlon.
So 12 and under.
12 and under, yeah.
12 and under.
You know, there was a 13-year-old
Category.
Was there?
The age bracket.
Thank you, age brackets. Yeah, there was a
Category.
The
13-year-old.
genre.
Yeah.
Which genre? I won my genre of triathlon.
You know the flavor of yeah, they were all.
So
yeah.
what was your age bracket?
It was 19 to 24.
Okay.
Or 20 to 25, something
How
like
many were you
that.
against? You know.
I think it was like a group. It wasn't a whole lot. It was like 10 people,
Listen,
but still,
I
I'll
couldn't
take that.
I wouldn't have.
Travis and I
finished.
would have gotten 9th and 10th, and I don't know. It would have been one of us.
yeah.
No, I would have been dead.
Okay. Well, I ran a 5K.
Hey.
Yeah.
This weekend?
Yeah, I did. Yep, for charity for my family.
Oh, that's cool.
And purple stride, pancreatic cancer. And didn't train at all before. Didn't
How'd it go?
stretch.
How'd it feel? You didn't stretch?
Nothing. I was just like, you know what? I'll run this
Do you ever
thing.
see a dog stretch? Just go.
Yeah.
That's Dalton.
You know, line doesn't stretch before it runs after a gazelle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, how'd this lion do that?
This lion was hurting. Yeah, this lion was hurting, man. I finished. I think I ran it in like 26 minutes or something like
That's
that.
pretty
27
good.
for a guy who's never ran one before. And you know, the next day though, we went.
Yeah.
My girlfriend went to the mall, and
Couldn't walk.
what a mistake. Yeah,
You guys
felt
should
like I was
have
on
done an ice
stilts.
bath.
Yeah,
I
hey.
know.
I would have.
I didn't do anything physical this weekend.
Did you do the cryo thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
So what was weird about it is I finished the race around close to 10-ish, maybe a little bit before, like 9:45. No. It had to be 9:35 because my time was an hour 35. And they wouldn't let us leave until 11 o'clock because the roads that went in and out of the venue were used for the race. Like people
Gotcha.
were biking and running on it.
Just tell him I'm the champion. Let me out.
Huh?
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
first place right here, man.
Yeah.
Let me through.
You know what I won though for coming in first? A pair of socks.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they
Very
like
exciting.
nice socks or?
Yeah.
Okay.
the worst gift ever.
It's not a
Pair of
gift.
I like
It's a
socks.
trophy.
Like that's the opposite of.
Yeah. I've won I finished second in a race in Las Vegas, and I got a cup. Just like something you can drink
You do
out
like
of.
10 more races, you have
What?
full furnished
Yeah.
house. Yeah.
Yeah.
What triathlons are you
You
signing
pair of
up
jeans.
for?
That's
Right.
pretty typical, I feel like.
Another restart. So
Socks is what you give
lot-
when you, like for your mom gives you as an extra little Christmas gift.
Or when you know, win your
Run a race.
genre.
your
age
genre,
group.
your flavor. There's a lot of caution so far this race.
We've had
and
2 wrecks in one competition.
2
right?
wrecks in one. So I mean, you know, now we get to play that balance game of is it too many cautions? Is it not
How many
enough
green flag
cautions?
laps do we have?
Green flag
before the next one?
passes, all this stuff.
Oh, let's
So-
not get started on green flag
I
passes.
know.
Let's do some
Speaking
in-race
of green
props.
flag passes, DH on the
So
inside,
now he's
front
on the
row.
inside this time.
Did
He
you know
took
that
Johnson.
Denny Hamlin at Dover has 741 quality passes? That's the 5th most at Dover.
many-
Whatever
how many
that means.
bad
Quality
quality, yeah.
passes.
Let's just put it this way: there was 15,033 green flag passes last week.
That's a big
Out
number.
there, yeah.
I know because I did the math.
Oh, man.
Okay.
That's a good restart by Byron.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
Man, look at Ross. Last 2 restarts going 3 wide on the outside.
No, that's
And he's going to gain spots. Pretty sure he gained position from
yeah,
that.
he did. He did.
Oh, my gosh. This one car is on a tear right now.
17's up there. RFK looking, or I'm sorry, the 12. Well, the 17's in 6th. RFK's looking real good.
It was interesting. Did you hear Denny talk about last week having he was happy he had his FedEx paint scheme and how it helps when drivers have their normal paint scheme, that so you're recognizing the car and the driver behind you for if you're going to be pushed or not.
That was a big argument. I remember that.
Interesting.
That was a big argument I remember that Dale had a while ago on the download of you don't remember the numbers necessarily, what it looks like. You remember the schemes and the sponsors.
Schemes.
Right.
Oh, man, look at Kyle Busch moving up.
Yeah, they fixed that splitter.
I'd be curious to see where this 8 car shakes out since he started on the pole, but, it didn't earn it. How is he actually doing in this race?
So we got 2 cars out now, correct?
I believe
Suarez
so.
and
was Dylan?
Suarez and Ty Dillon.
Dylan's out. And the 42's still going?
Yeah, he's still going.
Okay.
As far as I know. That Briscoe's car, man, that's crazy how far he dropped. I mean, he's in 23rd right now. He started 4th.
And he's continued, man, just not his day.
Still going back.
Again, talking about the Stewart-Haas cars, where's the highest running SHR car?
Harvick was,
yeah,
but he's now
not inside
he's
the
probably
top
in the
12.
top 15.
Yeah.
13th. And then, yeah.
Tiff is our Larry Mack.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tiff, what are the trends of today's race?
Yeah.
Can we go to the Toyota Cutaway?
We should get a cutaway car for the studio. Have you walk us through.
That would actually be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Have me break
Well,
down,
even
yeah.
if it was like this big, you could just do a little like.
No. I need a 1/1 scale diecast.
I am such a fan of these, and no offense to Kenny Irwin, but like obscure diecasts.
So with all offense.
No, it's just, everybody's got a Dale Sr., a Dale Jr., a Jeff Gordon.
The niche ones.
These are so
It's
cool.
like the deep cut song on an album.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The cold trickle's awesome.
Here you go.
Who's that?
Who is that?
Andy Kirby.
Andy Kirby. I would be lying if I said I knew who that was.
That's a good name.
Yeah.
With all due respect, though.
With
No,
all
exactly,
due
with all due
respect.
I love the there's a Pablo Escobar car
I don't.
on the
Over
table
there?
yeah.
I don't think they drove this on the.
What
in the
is
race.
that? I don't
Whoa.
see that thing. That is so cool.
Wait, is that
Signed.
Richard Petty on the other side?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Check that out.
I don't think they drove that in a race, though.
That is cool.
I want to buy a GMC Yukon just to do this too.
Where's the Pablo Escobar one?
It's over there.
I'll grab it.
Yeah. It's that little hatchback.
I mean, this would be dope if you bought this vehicle and did the paint scheme.
That's what I'm saying, man. You would be the most popular guy. Is that
In
signed by
Moore-
Richard Petty? It
Yes.
is.
You'd be the most popular
Pablo.
guy in Mooresville.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, Pablo Escobar car.
Why is there Pablo Escobar?
It's a race car. He had a race car.
Did you know that?
I'm watching Narcos right now. That's the only reason.
Oh, okay.
Did you know there was one race he did not run in this car? Guess who the driver was? Josh Berry.
Yeah.
I knew it was going somewhere like that. I just couldn't think of it fast enough.
Josh Berry to fill in for Pablo Escobar. Here you go.
Yeah,
You can
literally.
take a look at
I'll
that.
take a look at it. Yeah, so we've got Byron and Hamlin are kind of running away with it right now. It's a good little battle for first. I mean, Denny's only a half.
What did
second
Chopper
behind.
say? Fade Byron.
No, I don't think
Right?
he said fade Byron.
Oh, but all the bets were pointing towards it.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Yeah. I'm telling you, William Byron, man, is
Who
having
picked him
a
at the beginning of the-
different
Who? What?
year for the better.
That was me. That's right.
Now there's somebody,
picked him.
Logano, somebody that they were talking about. Don't pick bet to win.
Yeah, he's not having a good day right now.
You know, I will say,
25.
I am surprised to see the RFK cars, Keselowski and Busch are holding their ground in 6th and 7th.
Yeah. Shout out to TJ, man.
But they do a good job of working together.
Do you think this race is harder or easier to spot for a spotter
Well,
than an average race? It's a smaller track, but the banking has a whole play into it.
the only thing that would maybe help or hurt you as a spotter is the fact that the racetrack is so predictable
Mm.
in terms of, if there's a wreck, they're gonna self clean down.
Right.
You know,
so you can always say go high, pretty much. Like, take the outside.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, as
Daniel
of right
doesn't
now,
look too happy, and I guarantee you, Jamie cannot hear a
Suarez
word
is
he's
animated.
saying.
no. So did someone hit?
Gragson done for the day, according to Bob Pockris.
Oh wow. Did someone touch the 99? It looked. I don't.
If anything, it looked
was-
like Chastain checked up, and
Oh, I thought the 5 was inside of him. Was it the 5?
Hmm?
Who was inside of Suarez when he?
I thought Ross was in front of him though.
Maybe.
I could be wrong.
I don't know. It looks like he maybe someone got loose
Pushed
under
him up.
him in the middle of the turn, and then it caused him to go up, and he was just basically done from there. I just don't remember if it was the 5 or the 1.
I think Brett
He just got loose.
he got loose.
Okay, I didn't think that anyone touched him.
Interesting. We have people. Douglas is listening to Chase Elliott's radio, and
What's Chase saying?
he's a little too loose. Might need to tighten up a touch.
I like
This
a little
next
too
round.
loose, man. Little loose is fast.
Loose is
Loose
fast.
is fun.
Let's see. We're at lap 60. It's a long race.
Yep.
What say we come back, go live for the last 70 laps?
Yeah, it was something like that.
Sound good?
Anywhere between
We'll
150.
figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll
We'll
be
come
back.
back in. But we'll check back in with y'all at the end of the race. Thanks for tuning in. Listen a little bit. We'll come back and I'll have a bowl cut probably by the time that this race is
will
ready to
mullet.
wrap up. And we'll see you in a little bit as the laps continue to wind here at Dover.
All righty.